Hi guys, Sneaky and Mean here, coming to you with a walkthrough for the mission to secure Sarif's manufacturing plant in Deus Ex Human Revolution. Obviously in this I will not be able to cover every single way to complete it. There are so many ways to complete the majority of the missions. And I'm also aware that this isn't necessarily the hardest mission in the game, but I'm going to be covering the majority of the missions that would make sense to do a walkthrough for this game. So basically any mission that isn't walk from point A to point B. So I guess I'll just get started here.
I'm ready.
This
Great.
is
Then let's get
the
airborne.
first actual mission in the game. And like I said, there are many ways to complete these missions. I'll point out some of them as I'm doing this one. I won't be able to point out all of them. But for the most part, I'm just going to be kind of guns ablaze, just going to kick down the front door for the majority of these walkthroughs that I do.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
Now, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
Alright, so how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
And this part of the mission is completely up to you. My first playthrough I did do non-lethal. I played a mostly non-lethal stealth playthrough. So it really depends on what you want to do. For me, for this particular video, I will be doing lethal because I do plan on shooting every single fucker that I come across.
I'm not about to take any chances.
Lethal it is. But remember, they do have hostages, and I'd hate to see any of our people get caught in the crossfire. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
Distance for sure.
Give me something with distance. If I get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
Alright. As you can see, start out with either a assault rifle or a revolver, depending on what weapon you want to pick. Most people will sit here and talk to this guy forever about the details of the mission. I already know the details, so I won't waste your time. Some painkillers in here.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. What the hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
Now, as Pritchard was mentioning, if you wanted, you could, if you wanted to go for more of a stealth route, you could, as you can see right over here, you can see there's kind of a stairs. You could grab a box and climb up on top of there, and you could go through the roof. It's a little more discreet, and you could skip a handful of guards. And I have one bullet. Great. Ammunition is fairly scarce right away.
Pritchard, I'm in. The door worked just fine.
I'm happy for you. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Hopefully this will lead them to the body and I'll be able to pick them off. That was very close. And I believe that is most, not all of them. All right. As close as I got to dying just now, I would say that that was fairly successful. And still, getting stun gun ammo, and even in my first playthrough, I don't think I ever remember finding a stun gun, but there are very many rooms to explore, and a tranquilizer dart. Very many rooms to explore, so I could have easily passed it up. in this room there are a hefty amount of lockers, so I'll try and go through this as fast as I can, but find ammunition in some of them, find crap in others.